Hello ladies and gentlemen, pretty exciting video today. We'll be reviewing and taking a look at the Tier 8 MBT, the Ariete. The mighty Ariete, I should say. Let's take a look at its stats. Taking a look at the Ariete's stats, I'm going to be comparing it with the M1A1 Abrams to another Tier 8 MBT. Damage, does 527 damage a shot. Penetration, does almost 600mm of pen. My god, with that AP. Penetration for the M1 Abrams is M1A1 Abrams. I just call it the M1A1. Is 525 and 541 damage. So better damage, but my god, the penetration on the Ariete. Damage per minute on the Ariete is 4k. With a reload time of 8 seconds, and the M1A1 has a better damage per minute of 4,000. Almost 4,100, and the reload time of slightly less than the Ariete. Hit points of 2,350, which is worse than the hit points on the M1A1. Hull is 362 from the front, 365 on the side, and 40 on the rear. 400 on the front of the turret, 450 on the side of the turret. What the fuck? And 95 on the rear. And for the M1A1, it doesn't even compare with those measurements. With some regards it does actually. Turret is 410 in the M1A1. That's interesting. But side of the turret doesn't compare really. Max speed 64 km an hour versus max speed in the M1A1 of 72 km an hour. Hold traverse 33 degrees a second versus 28. View range of 370 meters versus 415, so not very good in that regard either. Cannon depression -9 and -1 on the rear versus -10 on the front and 0 on the rear. So pretty much the same in that regard as well. Accuracy of 0.11, 0.10. Aim time of 3 seconds and aim time of 2.5 seconds. And a tight traverse of 35 degrees a second versus 33. So what we can see from the stats really is the Ariete it does some amount of damage, but not just an average sort of average. Lot of pen. So about the same damage per minute. So the gun statistics isn't really the main issue, main thing about the tank here. It's the armour, and that's pretty much what the West European MBT branch is. It's all about armour, goddamn armour. And since I've unlocked the tier 10, I can just confirm it's all about armour. Everything about it is armour. So let's take a look at the armour more in depth. Right, so here's the armour from the front. It's sloped lower plate, but don't even aim for it because you can't pen it. I guarantee you pretty much cannot pen this at all. Upper plate, you can't pen that, but there is a driver's hatch here. If you can actually hit that, which you have to be very accurate to hit that, like most tanks are high tiers. There is up here, you can it's mainly a damage module thing, because you might go up and hit that and then just damage that module. But this thing here is a pen here. Cupola, slight cupola, and a slight cupola but behind that. But other than that, it's pretty much impenetrable from the front. Side, loads of ERA at the front. Don't even shoot the front of this bloody thing. Shoot the back, where all the engine is, get a fire, and the ammunition is stored at the back. Rear of the tank, big engine, just pen that all the time. All loaders and anything can pen that, 40mm. And the rear of the turret, just pen that for an ammo rack. Easy peasy pens there. Side of the turret, not the best. I did talk about the side of the turret here, but the side of the turret is quite hella armoured. Don't know if that's a word, but hella armoured is what I'm going to go with. So the armour is bloody brilliant on this thing. Not as much as the Tier 9 Challenger 2, but or the Challenger 1 for that matter. Challenger 1 has more armour than this from the front. However, it still has enough armour to compete with other Tier 8 tanks. Let's look at the retrofits. The Ariete comes with 4 retrofit slots, a universal slot, another universal slot, an armour slot, and a mobility slot. I can't really recommend anything too much because it can really be taken in any configuration because it's an MBT and a high tier. Mobility slot, I'd probably go for something with acceleration, hold traverse. That's always good. Hit points for the armor, maybe. Better ammo rack protection, it's always good. Did some firepower on the universal slot. Just get everything on the other two slots. Technology and firepower. Something from each would be great. Anyway, let's have a look at some gameplay. Here we are in game number 1, the Ariete. Looks like we're in Operation Stormy Winter. Gonna pop a shot at this M8 Thunderbolt. Sort of stopped to allow my aiming reticle to close, so I can get an accurate shot on it. Wow, this tank looks good from the front. I'm still my normal way. Gonna pop in through this wall, take a shot at anything I can see, and then try and flank around some tanks. Type 98 is that? Yep. Right, so I like to aim for the engine most of the time on the tanks. That means I can get a fire Merkava engine at the front. We aim with the front of the Merkava there, front side, easy pen. Back to the T90, to hit an engine there, engine into the yellow. That'll make him slower and easier target. Hull traverse will be minimised, so if I ever go to flank him later, he won't be able to turn to meet me as easy as he would. Leopard, I'm aiming for Merkava, because he's easy kill. Leopard, not so easy kill. Unless he gives me the side. Very good, thank you for that. Engine. I actually took out his track there, not his engine. But that's good. He's he's not a threat at the moment. Doesn't behind. Oh, he's actually firing HE at me. You seem to be able to soak a lot of HE rounds in this tank as well. So there's strong frontal armour. It's M1. It's an M1. That's the tier 10, isn't it? Well, side armour's weak as anything. Oh, who did that? Right, let's push up here. Get our teammates to push up with us. We can take out some tanks. He's down. Let's go for this XM1A3. He'll come around the building. We can shoot him in the engine. Oh, just shot him in the hole there. We can try and get a shot on his engine, cause a fire. That'd be great. He's down. It's also good to make note. If you see an enemy with very low health and you're on relay and you shoot and you get him down to a low health, just back away, because you know your teammates are going to be shooting that tank. You might get lucky and they'll bounce off and they'll go for something else, or you might just get lucky and they won't be able to pen it. You'll get the final kill, but more often than not, you won't be able to get the final kill on that if you just fired. You want to look away to new targets, especially when there's multiple choice. Don't go for something that your teammates are going to kill easily. There's multiple choice around. Anyway, shoot his Leopard in the side engine, hit his engine there. I love shooting engines because they cause fires. If I can't shoot the ammo rack of a tank, I'll shoot the engine. Straight through the front of the Leopard there. It's an easy pen. Leopard doesn't have much armour for the front. At least low tier Leopards don't. Stingray, low health. Should have really shot heat at him. My heat pen's pretty high on this tank. Just fire straight at the Leopard here, straight through the front. It's pretty much an easy pen anywhere with my high enough pen. Right, so then we've got some tanks behind the building here. The Stingray is last spotted behind the building. We have to assume he's around the corner here. Go for this. So let's bully this Type 85M. The Stingray's been spotted there. Okay, we'll just bully this guy. I think the Stingray's actually hitting him. There's someone behind me now. Right, let's get around the corner as quickly as possible when my track comes up. They kill the Stingrays, not much of a problem. Just the stuff behind me is a problem now. Okay, Stingray's down. That's good. We can just flank this way, or we could actually let's go round back where we came from. This might be risky. We'll get a shot from the side, but I'll take the hit. Trying to see if I can shoot anything else here. What am I stuck on? What the fuck? Oh, it was risky. I took the risk. T90. Go for the Chinese one. He can't pen me with me. Really, I can't pen the T90 very easily. More like untrustworthy pens, unreliable pens with the T90. I'd rather go for the type. Lower plate, easy pen. Ooh, engine, tracked him. Let's try and get my hull armour reduced as much as possible. The strong side armour of this tank makes it easier to side scrape. Not many tanks in this game can sidestep effectively, but this tank seems likely to be one of them that can. T90 seems to be a car. Let's just move up and engage him from the side. So now I'll show off the speed of this tank. It's very manoeuvrable. You can get into some situations. You might actually... Oh! Big hit there from the T90. It's about 500 hit points off. Probably wasn't firing heat. I don't think he would have penned me in the front when he was firing heat. Well, it might have penned me in the side if he was firing heat. But I don't think for the front. Very strong side armour though. Okay, T90's down. Did someone go in the cap? Did they all spawn there? I think they changed this mission so there's more that spawns. Maybe not. I think it's just more the spawn mechanics changed in 0.17. So there's more places for the enemy to spawn, and it's mostly not on top of you, which is nice. Certainly nice. Right, let's go for stuff in the cap first. T90. Okay, got him on the side. Right, as soon as I check. Oh, I'm lagging a bit here. Sorry about that. Go for the type, if I can actually hit him. Oh no, he's led right behind cover. Fortunate for him, unfortunate for me. Got a challenger shooting the enemy. Well, I'm actually cut in front of the challenger here, shoot the enemy, and then pull back so I can finish him off. That's it, he's down. So it's Merkava coming around the side. In the completely forgot the engine's in the front. Right, should we activate the cap? Oh, well, what's the time left? We have plenty of time. Let's activate the cap. It looks like everyone's in position. Just activate the cap, drive straight through it. We'll see if we can engage hostiles on the other side of the refinery. I think this is a refinery. What is this actually? Is this a refinery? Someone who knows what a refinery looks like, please tell me in the description below, in the comments below. Stuff the engine. Easy peasy pen for the engine there. It's on the VFM. It slopes upwards. That's for the engine. You should always shoot that. Might get a critical. Oh, we got fire. See, that's what killing the engine's all about in this game. Get those fires. I'll shoot the engine of the Ariete over there. Who's firing HE at me, or Hesh? Probably HE. I think the only Hesh. Oh, critical hit. Now we know that the side armour towards the engine of the Ariete is a crit spot. Let's try it again. Oh, another crit. Oh, it's a really easy pen there, and a really easy crit. So everyone be careful of that when you're showing your side armour. Careful they don't shoot your rear armour. Rear side. Or it'll be a critical hit engine pen. Or if you're going up against the Ariete, try and get his side armour right there while we're shooting. Right, let's try and track this PLO1. Let's not shoot through the spaced armour there. Right, so I hit his engine and I hit his track, but he'll probably go down before I can get another shot off. Actually, no, unarmoured side. Side of the turret there. I know the side of the turret does less damage, but he only had 82 hit points, so I fired at the side of the turret there. Oops, excuse me. Oh, I'm firing heat now. Let's get our AP back. So use our rebuild kit. Not rebuild, it's the other one. Yeah, I don't use the rebuild kit. I think that's a bit too cheaty. Got 10 kills right now. Let's keep shooting this leopard in the arse. Wow. Tracked him. Killed his engine. He was decimated. Right, VFM's gone, but I know he's still there, so I'm going to have a shoot. Do I actually hit him? Yes, I did. Lower health now. Really, yeah, I'm going to shoot the VFM here. He's hit. I've killed. I'm actually shooting where the commander is, or the gunner, so I kill the gunner. But actually, he has no health, so it doesn't really matter. Pushing up here. Well, Stormy Winter's a long mission. Oh, M8 Thunderbolt. Let's shoot the gunner first. Oh, that's the gun. Missed the gunner. Right, let's try. I like to shoot the gunner with the M8 Thunderbolt so they can't actually hit my tank accurately. So let's find the gunner. There he is. Gunner's dead. That's what you should always do when you're facing an M8. Shoot the gunner out that thing. Let's try to shoot the driver as well. He's down. T90. Let's definitely shoot him in the side. Yep, where the engine is. I don't think I actually did anything to the engine there. Unlucky for me. Lucky for him. Let's shoot his turret ring. Nice pen spot there, where it's flat as his turret ring. You can always do damage to the turret ring there. He's down. Right, let's move back to the cap. I think this might be the final enemy. Let's try and race back to the cap then to finish him off. Come on, faster. Oh, ramming speed. That's what I need. That's what I need right now. Don't care about the cap. Just want to ram this guy into oblivion or shoot him. Come on. Ah. Well, on to the next mission. Here we are on the next mission with the Ariete. I can't remember what this mission is actually called. Never mind. I'll check later. We need to engage some enemies now. Right, so let's shoot on the move. Let this guy down. Fire. How the hell did I not pen that? Where did that shot even go? Oh, I think it might be lagging a bit. Ah, my internet. I'm going to need to do that better internet. I can't have done there. So finish this guy off as fast as possible. Aim for the engine. Miss the engine. Still damaged him though. That's fine. Fine by me. Oh, you're showing me the engine now. I'll definitely take that engine out for you. Hit his engine there in his track. Go for the engine again. He can't really move now. His track's damaged. His engine's damaged. Try and aim for his engine there. Track's down. Good. Let's aim on top of the engine. Maybe get a crit. No, got fire though. That's what those taking out those engines is all about. Getting those fires, killing those tents. Well, here we go. Let's go back to the cap and then secure the cap. Stingray. Oh, I think I hit a car there. Damn car. You'd think it would go through a car, but apparently not. So hit the Stingray on the side. Damage the ammo rack. Try and hit the Stingray again. Normally you'll load against the Terminator from the front. I can't really pay the Terminator from the front. Well, I can, but it'll be only lesser damage because I'll be shooting the turret of it. There are some other weird hull armor shots that you can do on the Terminator, but not very reliable for the situation. Oh, I can shoot that though. The arse of Terminator, I'll take that any day. Oh, that damage. Low roll there. Let's actually kill this Terminator before he damages me a bit. Side armor, definitely. My gun's damaged. I'll repair that in a minute. Okay, moving up. That seems to be all of them. Unless we can check the name of the mission now. Starry Night, okay, we're on Starry Night mission. Which is a pretty nice one. You get some nice experience from this. You can see that there's a event going on the forums right now where you can choose your top 10 favourite missions and vote for the next week what the missions in the rotation will be. I've voted about 1,000,000 times for Persis, because Persis is one of the best missions in this game, if not the best mission. So like, right, let's stop here. Let's kill the warrior. Yeah, Persis is such a good mission for leveling up. I just take my tier 10 challenger out on Persis all the damn time because it's just so good. Alright, warrior down. Let's move up on the cap here. Starting up being a defender mission. It'll be a bit slow. We'll wait for those 2 minutes for the cap. Another warrior. Well, they're very popular today. I did aim for the engine there. The engine of the warrior is in the front. Engine of the weasel's in the front as well, or in the middle. Or in the front. It's kind of next to the driver seat. If you shoot in the right spot, you can kill the driver and the engine, which is quite kind of neat on the weasel. Anyway, if you shoot the weasel with heat, you can probably kill literally everything in it because it's so small. Anyway, come up on this Etza mate, or their mate. Let's fire some heat, see how the heat does. Wow, 700. Now this heat actually looks pretty good. Yeah, can't actually. There's a road there. There's a hill. I'm trying a new method in my recording here, so you probably won't be able to hear the constant clicking of my keyboard. Oh my god, 830 damage. This is like a T90. What's the pen on this heat? 510. That is literally like a T90 heat wise. Well, let's treat it like a T90. I'm not going to really treat it like a T90 really. I haven't really fired much heat in this tank ever in my entire playthrough of it. But when we come to do a review on the T90, oh, I should rename T90 to Heat 90 because all I fire is heat in that thing. It's so damn good. For critting for like 1200 damage is amazing. But we're not talking about T90 here. We're talking about the Ariete. Let's fire on the M1. He's down. Okay, let's move up. Notice I looked away there. I knew I wouldn't do the last shot in. The teammate was going to do the last shot in, so I looked away as he got the last shot. Looked for something else to shoot. Right, use your mobility to move up. Notice how we haven't been actually taking any damage yet. Weasel time. Oh, he's down. Wasn't around there, but I chose against it because I knew my teammate was off reload almost. Right, let's start on this hill. We're going to overwatch on the surroundings. Leopard, I'll shoot you in the ammo rack. Please, please. Damage his ammo rack there. So Leopard ammo rack is all in the back of the turret there. If I can't go for the engine, I'll go for the ammo rack. And if I can't do that, I'll try and get around them. Especially in a more mobile tank like this. So try and go for the engine. Yep, so that is trapped there, didn't actually get his engine. He's down. Let's move back towards the cap. That rhymes. I like it when that rhymes stuff, it's great. Oh, look at the health I left him on. Low roll there by me. It's fine, it happens sometimes. Let's reverse, reverse. Oh, stimulate. Might be able to get his turret as he crests the ridge. Maybe not. Oh no, I can. Can I get the turret? Yeah, I can. I want to get a hole. My teammate there rammed him into oblivion. Right, what's capping? I can't see the name of that. It's like some heat. I think it's like the armoured tank. Looks like an M8 might be. Lots of M8s. It's very popular. Terminator. Can I pen inside the Terminator with 510mm of heat? Yes, I can indeed. Although it doesn't really. They kind of did the same amount of damage as a normal AP shell did. Anyway, let's try and get some critical hits on these tanks here. Weasel and wow, 700 damage. The heat is. Let's just fire heat. Well, let's fire heat. Kill these two. Should be good. Oh, can't kill the Weasel. Can't kill the Weasel. What's left? There might be like one tank left. We're getting to that part of the game now. Oh, there's two. Two tanks left. I've got heat loaded. I probably shouldn't have heat loaded, but I'm going to load it anyway. He's going to die probably before I get there. Oh, I fired. Oh, I didn't get it. Slowed AP for the last tank. Actually, ramming speed. 300 damage ram. Wow. And he's down. And I'll see you in the summary. And that has been a quick look at the Tier 8 MBT, the Ariete. I've also just found out that this armour here, which I thought was ERA armour, it does look a bit like ERA armour, is however not ERA armour. It's actually a Pleek armour, which makes it composite steel and spaced armour on the side, which is insane. So don't shoot the front side armour of an Ariete, or you pretty much won't pen. Anyway, that was some good gameplay from the Ariete there. Definitely showed the vehicle off well. I quite like it. I come back and play it every now and then when I'm bored with the other tier 8s that I have and my baby. But yeah, great tank, good gun, does a bit of damage. The heat pen is amazing. The heat pen is great. It's almost as good as the heat pen on the T90. Armour, superb. Not as good as a Challenger 1 or a Challenger 2, but it's still superb in its own little way. The main factor that you get over the Challenger 1 in this thing is the speed and manoeuvrability. Because the Challenger 1 is slow, but has a lot of armour. The Ariete is faster and has less armour, and then you just get the Challenger 2, which has more armour and is fast. So, when you get to the Challenger 2, it's just win-win. You win at life, really. Anyway, this has been Mr. Zorbid 1, taking a look at the Ariete. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Ow.